So in my last video, a lot of people was fed up because they said I, clickbaited, or I didn't really give a real update on the Josh Simmons situation. So in this video, I'm gonna be making it right. So, I'm sorry that y'all feel away. Me as a content creator, I always try to bring the best content that I can for y'all. I didn't mean to really say I had an official update. I was just giving y'all all the information and speculations that I heard. But now in this video, I really do have a real official update, and you can even search it up on X, aka Twitter, to confirm this update. So Andy Reid, the man himself, said that there's communication with Josh Simmons and that he's been taking care of family. It's a positive situation. It's not a negative situation. So Josh Simmons is most likely gonna come back to football. It's not what everybody thought it was. It wasn't him having to get checked into rehab. It wasn't crazy stories talking about him having to protect his family from ICE. He doesn't have a terminal illness. It wasn't nothing like that either. All them stories and speculations turned out to really not be true. And what I was trying to explain in my last video is that it's literally true. That none of those things are true. I never said that any of those things are true. I was just telling y'all what I'm hearing and what I'm hearing from sources and stuff like that. So for people to really, come at me in that way, trying to make it seem like I make fake content, it's kind of disrespectful to me and my grind, because everyone that's loyal to the Chiefs Priority channel and the content know that I make real Chiefs content and I really pump out great content, man. So, but I'm not taking it personal. Trust me, I understand how YouTube works. I just wanted to clear some things up. I'm gonna be clearing up a few things in this video. And when it comes to me using old clips sometimes, that's due to copyright. That's another thing I just want to clear up. It's not me being lazy. Somebody said it's weak. My content's weak and lazy because I posted an old Rasheed Rice video. I was talking about Rasheed Rice, but obviously, copyright plays a big part in YouTube. But Josh Simmons won't practice Thursday. But Andy Reid, like I said, he said the situation is positive and it's not negative. So he hasn't got he hasn't gotten a return timeline yet. Like, no one knows when he's coming back. But if I had to predict, I'll say he'll definitely come back in the next 3 weeks, maybe. I don't know. But this is not a bad thing. This is just going to show you that family matters. Obviously, you want to take care of your personal life more than anything, because football, like, without life, right? Like, you got to take care of your life. You got to take care of your people's, because without your life, you can't do nothing. Without your life, you can't play football. Without your family, times get hard. So you want to always make sure that, you're in a situation where you could do all the things you want to do. You got that supporting cast around you, and you're still standing up tall as a human being. So that's why I don't blame Josh Simmons for what he's doing. And I think he's actually, doing something good, taking care of his family, and that's being a real man. Man, there was no doubt, though, that Josh Simmons was going through some things. He was going through real problems. There was just no doubt about it. I couldn't really sit here and, just make up lies. Like, I never said that a certain thing was happening. I was just telling y'all what I was hearing around the, the Chiefs community. But obviously, Josh Simmons, he's obviously, away from the team, and that's all that I knew. Now, I know my title did say, is he retiring? I never said he was retiring. I asked, is he retiring? It was a question, because, like, when somebody just randomly just runs away from football, you don't know what it could be. Like, he could want to retire. He could not want to be interested in football no more. But I did say that I believe it's a family matter. I did say that, and I turned out to be right. So, family matter is true. Just glad that we got some closure on what's going on. I'm glad that we know what's going on now. Josh Simmons, hopefully he can just come back right away and get right back into it. But at the end of the day, we do got Jalen Moore, who's a very good left tackle as well. So it's just like so many different things about this team. There's just so many different things about this team. Like the fact that we have a left tackle who's very, very elite, and a rookie left tackle who's also very, very elite. So, yeah, man. I'm just loving what I'm seeing out of this Chiefs team regardless. Like, even if we don't get Josh Simmons back, like I said, this Chiefs team will still be all right. The Chiefs team will still be all right. And that's the best thing about this team right now is that they just got depth. Even Jawan Taylor, you know, that at right tackle, he's been very, very good. He's locked in over the past 3 weeks after his early season struggles with penalties. The problem with Jawan Taylor was never blocking. We all know that it was always the penalties, you know. But right now, there's no penalties. Jawan Taylor, he's been blocking very well. So this offensive line is still holding up well. We do got a game coming up against the Washington Commanders, and we'll definitely see how we do against them boys. But yeah, man, now that I've covered the Josh Simmons, you know, I'll give y'all an update. I just want to talk about something that's kind of unrelated to the offense, but we're going to talk about the defense real quick to give them some quick love. So a crazy stat, well, it has the offense in this too, but just the Chiefs in general. So the crazy stat that I've seen is that the Chiefs are the only team in the NFL that currently ranks in the top 5 in both total offense and defense. So the Chiefs are the number 5th ranked offense with 370 yards per game. And the defense is the number 5 ranked defense with 280 yards allowed per game. This Chiefs team is very complete. You know, the Chiefs team have a recipe for Lombardi. You know, this is a very complete team. I love what I'm seeing out of this team. I really, really do love what I'm seeing out of this team right now. Now, if we talk about what they did against that Raiders offense, I don't know if that's too much to really flex about, but the Chiefs defense was ridiculous. No matter what, even if it's not too much to flex about, a dub is a dub and a dominant performance is a dominant performance. So we shut them out, you know, 95 total yards allowed, only 3 first downs allowed, fewest by any team since 2008. Raiders ran just 30 plays. The Chiefs scored more points than Las Vegas had snaps. 0 for 7 on third down. So the Chiefs are just looking very scary. We also got some good news on Trey Smith. He's going to be returning. He's looking good. So that's something right there as well. So I just love what I'm seeing out of this Chiefs team in general, like I said. And hopefully they can keep it up, man. I'm going to really need them to keep it up because they've been amazing this season. And if they can keep playing like this, we know that that's an easy recipe for the Super Bowl. Like that's easy for the Super Bowl. And then when we look at a different stat outside the total yards thing, so I said it was 5th in total yards, but also they're 2nd in points per drive, 2.92, 2nd in yard per drive, 39.9, 3rd in offensive EPA/play, 0.175, 2nd in success rate, 50.5%. 2nd in offensive DVOA, 24.4%. This Chiefs team is here. You know, this Chiefs team is here, man. This is just a amazing team right now. And they've been looking great. And the Chiefs are obviously looking like the team to beat. The NFL should be scared of the Chiefs, especially when Josh Simmons returns. You know, everybody's healthy. Everything's looking good. The NFL will have to account for the Chiefs. They will have to worry about the Chiefs because the Chiefs are very, very dominant this season. And last season we did start off better, but we was barely winning games, and I was honestly boring to watch. This year, oh man, this Chiefs team is just 100% different.